Okay, let's welcome the next candidate, Ifeanyi Winner. Please let's clap for him as he come up to the podium.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Onum Ifeanyi Winner. I'm a 300 level pharmacy student, and I'm standing here to prove to you that I can be a medical student and still run a time-intensive business. I've been running King Pastry for 3 years, ever since I started in 100 level, and my brainchild was Chin-Chin. I started producing Chin-Chin and carrying it to class. The least I produced was 50, and I sold in class at 100 naira each. But I can strongly stand here to tell you that from my 100 level to my 200 level, I had actively produced 800 wraps of Chin-Chin, selling at 200, and I sold everything within 1 week. And I did that with the help of, I didn't just do it alone for my income, I did that with the help of 10 persons who I employed as marketers, and I paid them a stipend. Now, I bring to you a side from King Pastry, which is Rush Bite Box. This is a box that is going to contain 1 samosa, 1 spring roll, 3 puff puff, 1 meat, and a box of and a can of smoothie containing 4 different fruits. Now, normally these things, if I sell them in single quantities, is going to give me around 2,900. But because of persons like me who have peptic ulcer, I might not have time to eat in the morning when I'm going to class. So with 2,000 naira without breaking your bank, you can get this and get a smoothie. Most of us don't know what smoothie is and we've not taken it before, and it can help in our health. So my campaign here is to be able to purchase packaging, which is the most cost.
Packaging machine.
No, packaging boxes like this.
Okay.
This and the bottle, which is what costs a lot. If I sell each of these boxes at 2,000 naira, I'm looking at producing 100 and selling the 100 in 2 days with the help of more marketers. So if I produce this and sell at 2,000 naira, I'm making 200,000 naira in 2 days, but my production cost is only 85,000 naira. Listing out every single thing down to salt that I will be using to make samosa, spring roll, puff puff, meat, and these smoothies. So okay, thank you.
Let's see. There's no need to keep him waiting. You understand? And I think I should make a public appeal. I can see Honorable Chimdi here. Can we put our hands together for Honorable? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I want to make a public appeal. Some of these young people, if you can invest, please, you can send us a note. 100,000, 50,000, 10,000, 20,000. You can invest in any of them. Just send us a note, maybe anonymous, or put your name and your company name. We can announce it here. But what you said, I want to just ask you one question, and then so that we can move to the next person because of time. Okay? So, do you have a special account where your business money goes in, or from pocket to mouth, or whatever? How do you do all this?
Okay, I have a Fidelity account that I cannot access using a mobile app. So every money that I get after sale, I just remove the cost of production, remove 10,000 naira for airtime and other things, and then the rest.
How long have you been doing this particular thing? You said
I've been doing. I was in the just concluded trade fair at the school field for 3 days, and I actively sold 100 pieces of samosa, spring roll, and pop-up for the 3 days. That's 300 of each. So I've been doing this business for.
And you made that how much
now? Okay,
post like this.
I just made 10 pieces the first time I'm introducing this.
Okay.
So I didn't really sell in boxes like this. I just sold in unit quantity so that it would be more affordable to students.
Okay. Okay. Well, see, I don't want to take more time. There is a lot of questions I would have loved to ask, but the truth is that I'm going to invest. Let me just end it there. I'm going to invest.
Okay, so if you look at his speech, you can see that he stated the problem the business is going to be solving.
Yeah.
He stated the solution, and he went ahead to establish an authority and credibility by telling us how he has done it, the kind of numbers that he makes from it, and telling us that this business is worth investing in. So when you come out to speak, tell us, this is my business. Highlight the problem your business is geared towards solving. Tell us if this business, convince us that this business is worth investing. Let's look at the scalability and the ROI, as the boss has said. So with this, I think is worth investing, if you ask me.
Sincerely, I'm so happy about his speech. We'll be investing. That's just the truth. You did well. So have you already known where you're going to be getting your packages? You have your contacts already. Okay, discounted. We'll be investing.
Now, thank you very much. Let's welcome Okoye Favor. Please clap for him as he comes up to the podium.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, panelists, for this beautiful opportunity. My name is Okori Casey Favor, 300 level students, MedLab. Well, MedLab 300 level. MedLab 300 level. So, I'm here to just tell you a story, and that story is to inspire you. A real life story.
Please, you have 2 minutes.
All right. My journey into business did not come from a comfort state. It's come from a challenging phase of life. 100 level, 2024, January, I lost my dad while I was still in school. My phone was stolen, power bank stolen, money in my account stolen. The little money I had, everything gone. But an inspiration came to me, start this, you can do this, you can do this. I started peanuts, it was not nice, they rejected. I started, they rejected. I did many times before I came to this point in life. Now, believe me, I have trained 2 caterers on how to make peanuts. I have trained 10 students on making peanuts, and it's helping them daily. So, you might be thinking life is hard on you. Just look at my story from my start point. I'm now standing here to say, if I wanted, despite the growth in my business, my business name is Casey's Munchmates. The inspiration came my birthday, January 29th. That same month, I lost my dad. So, you might be thinking life has hit you hard, but just look at me and know that purpose can be bettered from pain. And that purpose is what inspires you to still believe again. So if I wanted the investment fund, I tend on buying gas burner because I've been using stove all this while to do all my production. So if invested in me for my business, I plan on buying a gas burner. I plan on improving my branding, as you can see, and I plan on expanding my production because I've been called interstates, and also that I should be supplying. But because of the stove I'm using, limiting my capacity and time, I just solicit for these grants to improve my branding, to expand my production. And you also that want to learn, I will still teach you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You pay us for marketing. Okay, thank you. We actually don't need to waste time again. The thing that I don't know if you have bribed me, because this is very this is very nice. The only challenge was that you are telling us the story behind your business. See, we really may not have the patience to hear about what life has done to you. What we want to know is that this is my business idea, this is what I want you to invest, this is how much I need. But I love what you are doing. It's difficult to say. Let me allow because this thing is so sweet. It's very sweet. Let me just hear from you guys first.
Okay. Let it not be that. Because there's a way, as the scripture says, a man's gift can be physical. Well, so with this already, for me, he has melted my heart. But he missed out on how he should engage and tell us why we should invest in his business. Now, the line of conversation he was bringing and projecting is seeming to be we are investing out of pity. Investors don't invest out of pity.
No, yes.
They invest based on logic. This is what they are saying. Facts, statistics, analysis, and everything you have to say. Not based on pity. Business is not done with sentiment and without any form of emotion. So we are not going to be investing because you told us this is what life has done to you. If it was supposed to be that, we would have just organized a family meeting. This is a professional investor business speech, right? So we can consider you, but next time, don't go about telling them this is what life has done to you and all that. Thank you. Do you get that? But it was a nice one. Thank you for this.
Quick one. Do you have people that work with you?
Yeah.
Or are you the only one doing all this? You do it alone.
No.
You
see,
you actually need,
Yeah.
since you have already started, to package it is not easy. And you have said from your speech, you said some other people are also calling for. What course are you doing? MedLab.
MedLab.
It's already timing. So if you have order from Umaya, give us supply this of 100, you will not meet up. So I think you'd need, as the other person that has,
The other guy.
the doctor that already have staffs already, try and train people. Not just training them, just train them to your own standard, just like this. So even though if you are not there, anybody that will taste your whatever it is will still taste just like you did that. So
his taste is special.
special, sincerely.
I've not,
Specially. Special.
maybe I would, mine could be distributed, but I bet you have not tasted something like this. So to a very extent, your story was to try to tell us that despite what happened, this was what birthed it. Am I correct? Nevertheless, you ended there. That was the problem. All right. It's a good story, and storytelling inspires. And it's not even story, it happened really. Am I correct? But one thing you may also need to add, okay, is that you sounded as though you were encouraging people, not as though you wanted us to invest. And we are not people to be encouraged. Now, you're trying, so, but because of what you did, we must motivate everything. So you gave us a taste of the experience, and your kind of business is the type that people will eat without knowing the founder. I mean it sincerely. You eat this, you pay for it. And so with that, I'd like to say kudos to you, and it's a huge consideration from my part.
Okay, so I have Honorable, he wants to. Yes, you can come, sir. Honorable, let's put our hands together.
Please get him.
Honorable has interest in him. Can we put our hands together for Honorable Chindi Kanu, member of the Parliament?
Thank you so much. I really piqued interest in what your product has to offer. I don't know if I have to test it, but the first thing I have to point out is the branding. You try to package it, but your business name is not on this to start with. Okay, the small one is on it. Okay, that's beautiful. So you operate, what's your maximum level of production like? Let's say if I place an order of 100 bottles of this, how quick can it take you to produce?
It will take me 2 days to produce, sir.
2 days?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your product is nice, and the sizing, you have a smaller size there, which means at least someone with big money and small money can go for it, which is a beautiful one. I'm looking at giving you an exclusive access to a market which I control, and Akawa here, he has my contact, and it's a talk shop of a new private university. You'll be the exclusive person supplying this product to them. Thank you very much.
Wow. Can we celebrate him? Wow. Please go in. Thank you. You don't need any other thing. Wow. Wow.
What is prophecy? The word spoken over your destiny before you came. Nobody just appeared on the scene. Before we came, there had been a word spoken years before we came. Can I tell you one thing with prophecy? Most times prophecies don't have names. They only have a functional name.